What's up, YouTube? Today I have a new deck profile for you on Dino Rabbit. So I guess we will get right into the profile. I was on Dueling Network playing Chaos Dragons, you know, like I do. And of course I played Dino Rabbit, or against someone who was playing Dino Rabbit, and if you're that person, whatever. I mean, I'm just gonna say, like, I got kind of like the shit sacked out of me. I was like fighting through Dolka and stuff. It was just annoying. Anyway, I had this deck already built, so I figured I would do a profile on it. Super rabbits are ugly, but why not? So we got 2 rescue rabbits. You know, normal stuff. We've got the tour guide engine. I chose to play Night Assailant just because the extra tour guide summon is definitely more necessary in this deck than in other decks. So I felt that the Night Assailant was worth playing. Plus, it also serves the same purpose as a Snowman Eater if you decide to set it. So it really does the same thing in my opinion. We've got 3 Sabersaurus, 3 Kabazools, standard. And then for boss monsters we've got Gores and BLS. I don't know, that seems more normal. People were questioning me about BLS, but you do run enough lights and darks, and you can exceed into some if you need them. I think you run like 5 darks, 5 lights or something. So we've got 2 Thunder Kings, more lights. Spirit Reaper, just for stalling out and stuff. Instead of running Snowman Eaters, like I said, I run the Night Assailant and this Reaper. Reaper walls better, and then you can finally, when you're ready, it kind of acts like Messenger of Peace, where you can then go off with it and exceed into Leviair, bring back your rabbit, etc. And finally, we've got 2 Effect Veiler, because in my opinion, this card is better than Max Seed right now, so I chose to run him. I think that's 20 monsters. Yeah, I think so. I don't know, whatever. After that, we've got spells, Gold Sarcophagus. I feel like I might get some hate for this, but I do run it anyway, just because you can do the cute plays where you remove from play Rescue Rabbit, summon your tour guide, get your Saiyan or Night Assailant, overlay into Leviair, bring back Rabbit, remove Rabbit, make first turn Leviair plus Dolka or Lagia, which is convenient. That's what this card's good for. Additionally, it's not like a neg 1 or anything. You just wait 2 turns to get any card from your deck of your choice. So you get it Heavy, Dark Hole, Reborn, Rabbit, BLS, Tour Guide, stuff like that, Gores. It really just depends what kind of position you're in. Most often I'll get Rabbit. I actually really like this card in this deck. After that, we've got Pot of Avarice and Pot of Duality. 1 of each. Duality's for consistency. I think I run 40 cards in this deck. It might be 41, but Duality really helps actually when you have like dead hands and stuff, and then Avarice is obviously good because you will run out of monsters in this deck. I have played long enough games where I ran out of cards. Next we've got Staples, Book of Moon, Dark Hole, Monster Reborn. That should all seem pretty standard. And Spell Trap removal, Heavy Storm, 1 Forbidden Lance, and 2 MST. Should probably be playing more Lances, but I just decided to up the monster count because I actually had problems running out of monsters. Maybe I'd cut a Duality for another Lance, but, you know, for now I'm good. So I think that's 10 spells. I think I'm running 20-10-10 with this deck. So for traps, we've got Solemn Brigade. That should seem pretty normal, unless you're Botang, in which case you only run 1 warning, but that's debatable. Next we've got Double Torrential. I don't know, since I run the double tour guide targets, I will tour guide into Sangan, set Torrential, just to get the Sangan search off. In my opinion, Torrential is good enough where you can run 2 of them in this deck, with the Sangan searches needed. So finally, or not finally, excuse me, we've got Double Dimensional Prison. That should seem pretty standard. I also run 1 Mirror Force just because people playing this card so bad, it's hilarious. One bottomless trap hole. I don't know why, but recently I've become a really big fan of just one bottomless trap hole in the main deck. You hit the Cobblezools, hit the Sabersaurus in like the mirror match or something, and then with Chaos Dragons you can just side in your second one. Like, you don't really need both. Because like things like Insectors or Wind-Up Rabbits, this just doesn't hit them, so I felt like there were better cards I could play. Like Compulsory Evacuation Device. I love this card right now. If I had room for two, I might cut a bottomless for this. I don't know. This card's really good right now, though, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a big fan of it. And finally, we've got Starlight Road to protect all of our traps. I really like Starlight Road right now. I think I mentioned that in one of my wind-up deck profiles, but like reinforcing the point here by playing it also in Dino Rabbit. So moving on to the extra deck, we've got Token for Gores, we've got double Lagia, double Dolka. This should all seem pretty standard. We have Utopia, Maestro, Papillo, Butterfly Guy, Fairy King, you know what, I'm not pronouncing that one, but he's good, and Gemknight Pearl. I think this is pretty standard for rank 4s. If there's something missing here, I kind of just made this Dino Rabbit profile. I thought it was pretty linear, so rank 4s. Rank 3s, we've got Leviathan, Leviair, Zenmain's, Temtempo, not Temtempo, that's Giga Brilliant. This is Temtempo. So 5 rank 3s, that's not bad. Temtempo you have to run, Giga Brilliant's pretty good for getting lights for BLS. Zenmain's obviously good, Leviair you need. Leviathan, I don't know, that might come out for an Acid Golem, I haven't decided. Those are my thoughts on that. And finally we've got a Stardust Dragon, because Starlight Road is a card. So yeah, that is the deck right there. Probably gonna make a bunch more videos today, just because I have a lot of time. Thumbs up this video, thumbs up this video if you enjoyed it. That's actually doing thumbs down to myself, but thumbs it up if you enjoyed Rabbit, because it's a pretty cool deck in my opinion. I'm actually considering playing this for the rest of the format, just because it has so many side deck options. Here, I'm going to try and see if I have some available to show. Like, you can side into Macro and stuff, which will shut down Atlanteans single-handedly, which I'm a big fan of. I've also experimented with Skill Drain in this deck. That might sound weird, but if you go Skill Drain after you set your Skill Drain when you have a Lagia on the field, you burn your Lagia materials, and then you flip Skill Drain, you just got a 2400 beater, which is what he is anyway. Or Dolka, you've got a 2300 beater. So I'm a really big fan of Skill Drain side decked. I probably wouldn't main deck it. I think Macro and Skill Drain were the only cards I was experimenting with, just because they seem to work in this deck. Yeah, here's my Skill Drain. These two cards. This stops Atlanteans. This also does pretty well. Actually, Soul Drain's probably better than Skill Drain. But overall, I like the idea of these two cards in this deck. Like I said, rate, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys with the next deck profile, binder update, something. I will have something coming. See you guys next time.